Hi, I'm Merrick D'Amato.
And I'm the all-seeing shit of the world.
And welcome back to Mindbreakers.
Yeah. The show where you don't talk about Fight Club. That's rule number one. And the second rule is you don't talk about Fight Club.
Gonna bring up our special iconic wheel in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna give it a spin.
Yeah.
See what we get today.
Who are we fighting today? If it's your first day at Fight Club, you have to fight. Slime City?
Slime City!
That's a city of slime.
It's a city of slime.
Oh, who's getting slimed?
You are.
They slimed me.
Slime City. Baron Harkonnen is not involved in this movie.
Really?
A student moves into a rundown building in New York City. His bizarre neighbors make a concoction in their apartment they call wine. But when he takes some of it, he turns into a deformed murderous monster.
So wait a second. He moves into literally any apartment in New York.
Yeah. And the movie Street Trash happens. Basically.
Oh, it's wine! It's the fucking stuff in a bottle.
Yeah.
Gross ass fucking goo slime.
Well, let's watch this.
Disgusting.
What do you think?
Well, it couldn't be any worse than the last one.
Welcome to Slime City, home to the derelicts of society.
I need some money.
And land of murdering, melting monsters. With an appetite for whores, bums, and junkies. When Alex moves into an apartment haunted by the occult, he is seduced by spirits and slowly becomes a hideous, slime-spattered demon.
Alex, you're hurting me.
No, I'm killing you.
With a stomach for evil. Fed up with this urban cesspool, Alex's girlfriend demands he pick himself up and escape the bloodthirsty supernatural forces around him. But the only way out of Slime City is for the innocent to confront the putrid powers of darkness.
Go back!
The 80s grindhouse classic by the Doctor of Gore, Gregory Lamberson, is back. And digitally remastered in all its repugnant glory. Take a trip to Slime City for the most gruesome and disgusting climax you will ever see.
So I was watching Cops, and in prostitution, basically, they have like the little the setups, the undercover cops. They'll go up to cars.
Yeah, entrapment operation.
Yeah,
Working
exactly.
vice.
Yeah, basically. So there's this old man, this little old man, and he's in his car, and this girl just walks up, and she's like, "You dating?" And like they start talking and everything, and the whole thing's being recorded. And he's just agreeing to literally everything that she's saying, just because, like, pretty little lady in the street,
Yeah.
And she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna meet you at this place and we'll have sex for whatever amount of money." I think it was like $20 or something. And then immediately cops run up on this old man, and they're just like, "Well, get out of the car." Like the whole sting goes off after she leaves.
Yeah.
Gives off the code word and everything. And this old man was just like, you could tell the exact moment he was like, "Oh, I'm fucking." and I think that's what the moment that fear strikes into the heart in these movies, especially because everyone realizes "Oh fuck, I'm dealing with a monster person."
Yeah, this movie was weird.
It's at first it's "Oh fuck, this can't be happening," and then it's "Oh my god, I'm dealing with a monster person." This movie was a very weird movie.
Bad movie.
It was I don't know. It was it was B movie.
Seriously, fucking stuff.
Okay, yeah.
We start out with a guy called Alex who's moving into a shitty ass apartment building.
Yeah.
And he gets the apartment. He meets this guy called Roman who's a poet.
And this is in the 80s. This movie's very 80s.
Yeah, but not in an awesome way like Demons was.
No, this is just this is.
Oh man.
80s. This is cheese 80s.
So Mr. Common, Mr. Fantastic. Oh, cool, you got superpowers? No, man.
But,
This movie apparently has Alan Rickman in it, but I don't think
Yeah,
it's
I
the
don't
same
believe them.
one.
I think it's the guy that was the private investigator, dude. I think it's that guy. Like, the one at the end. But, fuck, I could be wrong. He could be like in the background or something somewhere as a guy named Horace.
So he moves into the shitty apartment. His girlfriend doesn't want to stay with him in the shitty apartment. Big surprise.
Yeah, even though she says, apparently, that she was gonna move in with him if he moved into his own place.
But I think she meant someplace less shitty than this.
Yeah, it's like this tiny ass little place, first floor of it.
Then later on, he's moving a couch with some guy.
Yeah.
And then you run into basically a walking 80s music video called Victoria. Not Victoria, Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole walks out of her, well, like, no, she's walking
Big
to
hair,
her place.
long legs.
Wait, no, she got out of her place.
Yeah, out of her apartment.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, she's basically, she's like, just like hitting on them slightly.
Yeah.
She's very, well, no, actually, like, very overtly hitting on both of the gentlemen.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Jerry's not a gentleman,
No.
and neither is Alex.
Jerry's played by someone called something. His last name is my first name.
Yeah, it's is it T.J. Merrick?
T.J. Merrick. Yes.
Yes, T.J. Merrick. T.J. Merrick in the business.
Some irrelevant scenes happen, relationship building that we don't care about for Alex and his girlfriend. And then Roman invites him to dinner.
Yeah, Roman is a vegan.
No, just a vegetarian because he eats yogurt.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and he's fed this weird troll.
I remember him saying he's a vegan.
He just said he doesn't eat meat.
Ah, okay. Anyways, but yeah, he eats nothing but the green things.
So basically, it's a fun dip from Troll 2 makes a feature appearance in this movie. So does the green drink.
Mm-hmm.
And they drink the green drink.
And it's very, the green pudding, which is the Troll 2 stuff, that's essentially the stuff.
Hey, why is yours blue? Because my color, because I like blue. Okay, fair enough.
It's green things.
So he starts to, because there's this green wine stuff that's like, so what's in this? No one knows. Lizzie,
you want to describe what the
Lizzie's grandfather? It's just Lizzie's father made it. He was really into alchemy. Oh, and but Alex drinks it anyway. Even though I'd be like, yeah, no, thank you. Do you have any like water or something?
He's essentially drinking like alchemist fluids of an unknown nature. It's like, oh yeah, that's real healthy for you. What's the nutritional value on that, bro?
Link, you must stop the faces of evil.
You drink this weird mana potion. I'm not sure exactly what it has in it.
Wand of Gamelon.
I'm kind of scared because, like, if the world ever turned into like full-on RPG land,
Yeah,
and like people started making alchemist like fluids of various types.
look, if
Well,
the
many
world,
people
if
would
the
just be like,
world,
here, drink this health potion.
dude, if the
drink it
world
and
turned
die.
into RPG land, let's face it, we'd be NPCs. We'd be doomed to walk the same paths every day and say the exact same random, possibly hinty phrase to people. To the adventurer.
What would be yours?
I don't know.
I think I have an idea what mine would be.
I think it'd be something like, I heard a rumor that there's a magic sword in the forest to the west of here.
I would sit in my room and I would be like, so you have made it into my castle.
I am Error. That would be I am Error.
Hello there. I am error, question mark.
I am missing now.
Become missing now. Can my playable avatar in this game, in this life, become missing no? Can everyone else see me as a missing no when I see myself as a human person? Is that humanly possible? I don't know if that's a real thing.
Are you a real thing?
I am missing though.
Anyway, he drinks the wine, and then he has some weird dreams that are in black and white about Darth Sidious eating at his table.
Yeah.
Basically.
Fucking hell. God damn it. This movie progresses, like, really slowly, and when it gets to, like, the big, like, tipping points, it's just, like, really abrupt, and then it just ends.
Then he starts...
They just sort of end.
He has sex with Nicole.
Yep.
Then he wakes up all gooey.
Yeah, she's, like, tantalizing him, like, invites her into her place after she breaks into his. Oh yeah, and this is after a bunch
then
of
he goes and
fucking
beats up a
conversation
hobo
between him and Jerry and his
then
girlfriend.
Then he kills a hobo with a pipe and stops melting.
Yeah, he just kills a fucking... No, wait a second.
Okay, you tell.
He has sex with Nicole. She invites him into her place, puts him down on the floor. Well, like, he goes down on the floor. She gets on top of him. She, like, rides him basically without even taking out his dick. Just basically takes off her panties, rides on top of him, straddles him for a while.
I don't think the director of this movie ever had sex.
For a while. Yeah, exactly. It's like a fucking, it's like Ride to Hell. Basically, is what it is. It's like a sex scene from Ride to Hell. And,
or a David Cage game.
Or a David Cage game. Well, no, even David Cage's sex is actually a little more...
Well, you see, in my games, sex is full of emotions.
Yes, you need to give the characters the emotions, so they don't look...
And then
so
the man comes to the
game.
climax, and out of his penis come emotions.
You must... This is how I make the games. I pull my pants down,
so
and
after
I
he
spray
kills
the emotions onto the page.
After he kills the homeless guy, he stops melting.
Wait! I haven't finished the whole thing. Right. So she has the sex with him, and he wakes up in his house covered in goo.
It looks like you got sneezed out by King Kong.
Basically. And he's just, like, he ends up leaving immediately, like, it gets, like, dressed. He's all, like, gunky and shit. He just, like, gets dressed, goes outside, and, like, a homeless guy's like, I have some pain. And, like
no.
Everyone comes across him after he starts to, like, his fucking head starts to drip out. And, it looks like syrup. He looks like he just got, like, he fell in a vat of syrup. And he starts puking up green in this alleyway, and then he comes across the homeless guy and beats him with the pipe.
Then he stops melting.
And then
he gets more of the green wine. And then he's...
Cause he's gonna, like, you already started puking up the green shit. What's the worst thing that's gonna happen from eating more and drinking more of the green stuff?
Then he's
just gonna puke up more green stuff.
There's a dinner scene with him, his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's parents.
Yeah, that was a real awkward dinner scene.
Where they want him to, she wants to go live with him, but her parents don't like the idea, neither does he.
Yeah.
And, they're eating this really sad-looking meal, which looks like he took a Hungry Man dinner and just put it on a plate. Not even one of those fucking lean cuisines. Oh.
You fucking put that in the microwave and just, like, dumped it out onto a plate.
Yeah.
And that's what they're eating, essentially. They're having a lean cuisine dinner. And
then he goes... Then he's melting again.
Yeah.
So he puts on...
His head starts to leak out the syrup onto his potatoes.
Yes. So he wraps his head in bandages. Mm-hmm. He puts on some sunglasses and some goofy gloves. And he picks up a weird-looking Chinese prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
And she takes the bandages off his face. And then he attacks her face with a straight razor. And she doesn't scream, just says, "What the hell, man? You crazy bastard." And then he kills her.
Oh, yeah, this is after, by the way, he gets, like, this is after he goes down into the basement.
And sees all the wine.
Yeah, and all of, like, the wine is being showed by Lizzie's mom. Yep.
No, this is another woman. This is the one who was a bag lady before.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Can't remember her name.
But, yeah, she shows him, like, a book called Flesh Control with all of these, like, weird things.
It's like, still find it in occult bookshops.
It's fucking crazy. Like, she's just showing him all of the crazy shit.
Let me grab my beater.
God damn it. Are we doing this right now?
No. But this movie is a psycho wiener.
Yes, it is a psycho wiener. But yeah. So, it's like, it makes you think, like, she's fucking luring she's bringing this guy downstairs. It's like, oh yeah, all these people that I've lured into this apartment building.
Some scenes happen, it's like Jerry thinks he's on drugs.
Yep.
He finds out Nicole isn't really Nicole, she was someone else before.
Yeah.
because the guy who owned the apartment before Zachary had him and all his followers killed themselves to conquer death.
Yeah, and Romaine basically
And then
was he's been
being-
alive for thousands of years or something as like an evil wizard.
He's being investigated. No, not Romaine. Zachary.
Oh yeah,
He's being investigated by a police officer for being a possibly murderer.
Yep.
He starts melting again and gets.
Well, for prostitution originally, which is why I opened up with the prostitution.
he gets mugged by when he's all goopy by some black guys.
Yep. Oh yeah, that was fun.
And so one of them he's like, I don't have any money, man. It's like, I said, give me your money. I stabs him in the stomach, but his stomach opens like the Thing and bites his hand off.
You're going really forward though.
There's not much that happens in this movie.
I know, I guess so.
Look, our recommendation, if you want to see everything that happens, watch it. At your own risk for this, when this movie's fucking gross.
It is pretty gross.
Like, there are moments when I actually had to put down my food. It was...
Fucking hell. I still can't believe, he cut off the Asian hooker's head, this second. Like, he doesn't just go for the head immediately. It's just like, I'm gonna cut her face.
And she doesn't scream.
You crazy bastard. She just goes, you crazy bastard. He cuts her head off.
So he kills that guy. And ungoops.
Yeah,
No,
he
does
ends
he
up,
kill him?
He gets his,
No, he doesn't kill.
he
keeps
just
goopy.
basically, the guy, the black guy, after luring them into, that part of the building, he goes to stab him in the chest, but, a little mouth opens up in his chest and eats his, eats, his whole forearm.
Yes.
Basically, bites his hand off at the forearm.
So...
And just fucking eats his arm.
Because he's not killing...
Just bleeding everywhere.
Because he's refusing to kill people anymore.
Yeah.
Then he's in his apartment washing his face.
Yep. But he still got a little bit of his humanity back for that.
He looks a little like Bub from Day of the Dead crossed with Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. Which makes you think, does he just need to, well, I'm pretty sure the guy died from, blood loss.
Yeah.
From that. One would think.
Then he,
Oh yeah, they made an Invisible Man reference, the black guys. It's like, hey, Invisible Man, because he's all wrapped in the bandages with the glasses on and the hat.
Then Jerry comes...
Wait, was he wearing a hat?
No.
No.
His hair was sticking out the top. Like the poster.
Yeah. He thought he could sneak right by the African American youth by being the Invisible Man. By dressing like the Invisible Man.
So who can fade from sight?
Which makes you wonder, why the fuck does she need a disguise when she was living in that cell? There's a fucking reference only people that watch the Fantastic Four movie forget.
So his friend comes over, they talk for a bit, and then he kills Jerry by whacking his head against the floor a lot till blood spurts out.
Yeah, he basically just grabs his head, takes him down to the ground, fucking grabs his head, and
they
just,
go downtown, take it around town.
Might as well be what he's doing. He's just fucking bashing his head repeatedly against the ground.
Oh, I could feel it, dude.
I want what happened to the Andrea of Astora thing to happen here, and just rapidly.
Eventually, his girlfriend comes over, they have dinner, and then they have sex. Oh, there's a whole subplot with a fortune teller. Yep. That doesn't go anywhere or anything.
Madame Salina.
Yeah, can you not talk about that part? It's stupid and doesn't affect anything.
Yeah, it's kind of boring. She walks up to the girlfriend and, asks her to give her $1 and she'll tell her about the horrible things that are going to happen because apparently people are not who they seem.
And because she's stupid, she actually takes her up on that.
Yep.
We meet Zachary's daughter Lizzie, who tells him everything about the things. Well, you're not going to replace me with Zachary. Yeah, we will. It's already too late for you, dude.
He's a muppet.
And then,
oh yeah, Jerry ends up taunting him basically.
But he's
this is when he gets he ends up seeing him when he's got the Freddy Krueger face.
Yeah.
And he makes a line
what do you got?
What do you got? My zits were bad.
So what do you got? VD, herpes? Yeah, herpes of everything.
Everything herpes.
Life cancer.
What was up there with life cancer?
Dude, what was life cancer from?
Life cancer?
Wait, what was that reference from?
Life cancer was not that long ago. Hold on a second, I got it in the book somewhere. Let me try to find that. Fucking life cancer. Who had life cancer?
Can't remember. That's what I'm asking.
I'm trying to remember also. Who the fuck had life cancer?
Was it a real American who fights for the rights of every man?
No.
So it wasn't Hulk Hogan?
No.
Hope we get that movie soon.
Eventually we'll get that movie.
Hulk Hogan is the ultimate warrior.
Yes.
Just think about that for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Hulk Hogan is the ultimate warrior.
Yep. Yep.
So, his girlfriend comes over, and he tries to kill her.
Yeah.
By strangling her.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get they have this really long fight that gets progressively dumber.
Yeah.
Like, she cuts off his arm. First she cuts off his head. No, first she cuts off his, first she cuts off his head.
It's like,
She stabs him a few
first,
times.
like, stabs him, yeah, with, like, a tiny knife.
Then she
And
cuts
then
his
cuts
head
off
off
his head.
with a butcher knife.
Yeah, exactly.
With a cleaver.
With a fucking big-ass meat cleaver.
But he's still alive, so she cuts off his left arm,
Mm-hmm.
gets a fork in the thigh,
Mm-hmm.
somehow manages to then the body tries to bite her with its stomach,
Yeah, because the chest mouth makes another
so
appearance.
she stabs the head into the ground,
Mm-hmm.
but then the brain escapes from the head and tries to run away.
Yep.
So she hacks it into pieces with the butcher knife, and by the way, no metal that falls makes a clanging sound in this movie.
Yep. It just, like, it makes, like, just a big bang sound.
So the metal, so she kills Zachary Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Zachary.
Yep.
Zalex.
Zalix.
Alex. Skrillex. She killed Skrillex.
That was a nice little natural progression of that.
And then, the detective decides to move into the house, and then the movie ends.
It was pretty boring.
Give whatever, your final thoughts on this one? Things you want to add that I forgot that I missed in my let's get this review over with run to the end.
Oh yeah, the way he goes about killing her, like what he says before he kills her was pretty fucking great.
I'm going to kill you like I killed Jerry.
It's like, what are you doing? Like,
I'm killing you.
It's like, it's like, are you trying to hurt me? It's like, no, I'm
trying to kill
you.
So, what do you give this one?
Oh, fuck, that's a real good question. I give this movie life cancer.
Okay. I'll give it herpes of everything.
Well, it already has the herpes of everything. Herpes of everything is basically the disease Deadpool has.
I'll give it 3 plastic meat cleavers, like you can get at the dollar store.
Yep.
Out of 10, why does the food control 2? How many, out of 10, how many movies are going to appear on this channel about things people eat melting them? Because so far it's been the stuff, Street Trash, and Troll 2. Oh, and The Incredible Melting Man.
Like that,
The Incredible Melting Man, kind of, because he was melting in that.
Yeah, but there's a lot of movies like that.
Oh my god, Incredible Melting Man that was so long ago, dude.
I still remember lots of things from it. Remember
Do
when
you know the melting man, the melting man, the melting man? Do you know the melting man?
I still remember when he fell on
space?
that, like, power line.
Yeah.
Hey.
So,
fucking shocked.
Do you recommend this movie?
You know what?
Give it a watch if you have a strong
Not
stomach.
Really. I don't think I want people to, like, you know.
It's poorly ADR'd, the plot's stupid, and there's not as much gory action as the trailer promises.
Yeah, honestly, it makes a lot of false promises.
Disappointing.
It's very disappointing. It's very false advertised.
So, in conclusion, disappointing movie. Watch if you want. I can't recommend, though.
Yeah. So,
I'm Mark D'Amato.
And I've been given life cancer by this movie.
And, hey, Gio.
Yes?
It's the 49th episode.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah.
That means next week. Episode 50.
Yeah, I wonder.
Should we get the gang back together?
I'm pretty sure they're already coming down that snowy street out there.
So, we'll see you all next week.
I hear them. I hear them coming.
We'll see you all next week for episode 50.
Bye, guys.
Ciao.